all of the children are very special, and they're all very different. And it's an opportunity to get to just to know them and to have a little personal one-on-one time with them to make them feel special. And when you leave after reading with them, you'll feel very special. When I worked, I was a teacher, and this is one way to kind of keep involved with school and with children. Adds so much to your well-being.
I volunteer because it gives me an opportunity to be a part of something that's bigger than myself. It allows me to meet new people, build relationships.
I enjoy watching the children progress in their reading skills. It makes me feel like I'm making a difference. Maybe just a small difference, but over time it's a big difference. I also feel like I like to be on campus to kind of be familiar with the way the campus is ran and learn a little bit about some of the staff members. Overall, it's been a really fun experience. Time spent with a child is time that's not wasted.
You know, doing right for others, it just feels right. It's contagious. You know, and these kids, they're amazing. They're so full of energy, and they're never lacking in entertainment. You know, they run up to me, they see me, sometimes they scream my name, they give me hugs. You know, that's the best feeling. Volunteering really opens your mind to what's important, and that's the future of these kids. And really, it only requires true willingness to give time and energy. It's really rewarding.
I've been associated with Pine Tree School so many years, and I just loved Pine Tree School. And I worked 11 years in the cafeteria. Through it all, it's been truly a blessing to me. One day, everybody read so well, and I told them they all got A in reading, but they got A+ in attitude. It's so good to be around young people. And if you think you've helped them just a little bit be a better reader, well, because that's the foundation for learning, is the reading.
When we first started off in the year, I was nervous about being around the kids because my kids are so much older, and so I wondered how I would relate to them. And I think the first couple of weeks that we started reading, they were nervous. But as the weeks have gone by, you start noticing they gain confidence, they gain a familiarity with you, they become more comfortable, and it becomes a very enjoyable experience. And you get to know each of the kids on an individual basis, and that really has meant something to me. I really did this to help the kids, and I came into it thinking that I love reading and I'm going to try to instill that love of reading with the kids, and feeling like, hey, I've made a difference in somebody's life. You'll get way more out of it than you give.
I think there are days everyone has that goes, oh my goodness, I gotta go read. And then you get there and you think, oh my goodness, I am so glad I came to read. I knew I had made it because I have a very cute stick-on green and blue dinosaur that is on the steering wheel of my car. Just try it. It doesn't have to be forever. If it doesn't work out for you, then you have tried it and you know, and you can try some other area to volunteer in.
Generally, the minute I open the door, the hands go up. Can I read with Mrs. Wheeler? That makes me feel so good. As you read with a child and they learn to trust you and you praise them, it builds their confidence, and it is amazing how much better they read when they have confidence. The progress they make is astounding. Sometimes we talk before we read, and they share the funniest stories with me, but they also share stories that make me realize how important it is to spend time with them, just being their friend. By the end of the year, I walk faster and faster to the room, and more hands go up, and I get hugs and I love yous, and that is the most rewarding feeling in the world. So I would encourage anyone that has an hour a week to contact the school and see if you can't volunteer, because once you volunteer one time, you are hooked. The teachers are wonderful. They're so helpful. There's no obligation, but if you don't try it, you'll never know how wonderful it is and how rewarding it can be for you as well as the children.
I have gotten to watch kids grow from being low-level readers, bumping up several levels throughout the year. I've watched them not wanting to read at all to actually asking if they can be the first to read with me when I come in. I've watched them struggle with very small words into looking at a word and sounding out a 4-syllable word on their own.